Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and everything's getting a little bit exciting as we finally managed to finish the major order, and this is going to lead to some really big changes. So make sure you are really listening to what we say inside of this video, because it's going to be detrimental to us actually receiving the space station at the end of all of this. So we've got loads to go through today, and we've actually had a response off of Twinbeard, who actually addressed a message that I asked with regards to the 60-day plan. So we've now got a precise date of when it is that this should all be sorted and at the baseline that they find and deem acceptable. So if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And check out our sponsor, GamerSup, so the platform that you guys can head to purchase a variety of gaming energy drinks, snacks, teas, and other gaming accessories. Their goal is to provide esports athletes and gamers with a healthy and effective option to enhance their performance, which is absolutely huge. And they've just released an amazing pixel line that you guys need to check out. Link in the description. Use code CloudPlays at checkout for a cheeky discount. But that being said, let's dive on into the game and see what it is that's happening right now. So when we actually dive into the game, you can see they found a reason for this monitor, which is looking to be quite an interesting one. The fact that we've got the 4 panels may mean that the clan usage may actually be coming in here, and how it may operate, I have no idea. But when we make our way over to the front right here on the planet, you can actually see that they have already started the construction. Now, we're going to get into what's happening with the major order in just a moment and why it's all important, but right here you can see that all of the map has been altered. So when we actually stand here, you can see that there is a spanner icon, and this is obviously where the DSS construction site actually is. But don't let that fool you. It's not the only thing that we're going to need to protect. We can see this on here as the normal icon, but just here on Tash is the DSS Logistics Hub. Now, what is this going to be used for? This is the parts for the Democracy Space Station, and they're prefabricated all over the galaxy, then shipped here to wait assembly. We've got a bit of a bigger breakdown with the success major order notice that you're about to see now. And the success notice actually states the Helldivers have managed to wrench Gulliver from the automaton's clutches, securing an ideal construction site for the Democracy Space Station. A DSS Logistics Hub has been set up nearby. To build a weapon of mass liberation of this size, we will need to make significant advancements in 3 key areas: zero-G material science, FTL propulsion, and gigastructure staffing. The Helldivers will be indispensable in achieving these breakthroughs. Helldivers are advised that failing any DSS related order will cause delays in construction. A project of this scale cannot be concealed indefinitely. If construction drags out too long, our enemies will eventually discover its location and attempt to destroy it. However, our citizens need not fear. With the Helldivers protecting it, the Democracy Space Station will soon be ready to rain down the will of the people on any who stand in its way. And this is absolutely huge. This is so damn huge because we've not had a big piece as far as a storyline narrative like this for quite some time, and it's nice to actually have something come into the works. And why is it that Gulliver was such an important place? Well, actually it seemed to be our CCO, Mr. Johann's hometown. That is actually hilarious. And Arrowhead Studios posted up stating, "We heard you liberated Gulliver, Helldivers, great work." And Johann knows just where to go to celebrate. I think that that is absolutely amazing that they put that in the game, and such a cool little Easter egg like that is definitely worth having. So what is it that we're looking at over the next few weeks? Well, this is actually an interesting one, because we messaged Twinbeard and found out some information for a precise date, as I don't really feel like it was actually given. But I stated, "Hi Twinbeard, you guys are killing it with the game and have made some amazing choices that I'm glad are being reciprocated by us all as consumers. Just wondering, what date are Arrowhead working off of this 60-day plan, as in the date that you guys think you'll reach the baseline expectations you have set yourself?" And he actually responded to this, and this was a very interesting notice, because he states, "Hi Cloud, thanks, we're very happy to be back on track. We've obviously can't rest in our laurels, but the last patch was a big step in the right direction." The announcement was made on August 13th, so most will of course consider the end of those 60 days to be on or around the October 13th. After that, there will be of course be lots of discussions internally of what's been done or not and the outcome of that, and we will see where we're at. Generally speaking, both we and the player base are very happy with the latest patch, which is in some ways a product of the 60-day plan. Apart from a ton of work by all the devs tirelessly working behind closed doors, we've also just started to expand on content production, which the patch note shorts recently became a success. Some things are really out of the latest patch and some is coming up in a not distant future. A diplomatic reply, I know, but still some info. It's the important process, and it would be easy to mess up by making promises and overhyping. Have a nice weekend. Now, I can really appreciate that, and I love to see where it is that they're going for, but we're going to be aiming for October 13th, which means we've only got a couple of weeks left before this 60-day plan actually hits the main apex of it. So what should we be seeing over the next few weeks? Hopefully some new patch updates that should be coming probably next week based on the number that they've given us, and hopefully we'll start to see some big changes coming up. And with the DSS making its way into root, it should be quite interesting to see exactly how this one pans out. On top of that, expect some changes to the way that the actual map looks right here. Twinbeard stated to a response to somebody saying, I couldn't relay future changes on the Galactic War and the map even if I wanted to. That's Joel's stuff. I know some of it though. Generally speaking though, we've said before that this will be more changes to the map in the future, and we'll continue to evolve the systems therein. What we're seeing now is not the final stage of that, so we're going to see quite a lot of big changes happening inside of the actual game as far as what it is the map looks like, how the map alterations happen. Obviously, we've had the supply lines go in, we're now starting to see icons that are indicating certain things, and I think that that's really important just to keep that updated and keep it going. And for me personally, I do seem to think that they may actually be onto something with the next reiteration coming up very soon. I'm really excited to see what happens here. We've not got a new major order update yet, but you know full well the moment we've got that Galactic War update, we'll have that upload here for you guys on the channel. And looking into your top comments from the previous video, this one is quite interesting. We have quite a few really liked posts. This first one right here states, after we liberate Galliver, we have to defend and maintain it while the DSS is being built. So we should probably look towards the war table and move to the next worlds in line, those being Lezath and Imber, Spill Oil, Helldivers. Now, he's not wrong, actually. The way that this is going to operate is we have got quite a few planets to actually keep an eye on. Now that we know that we have to make sure that we look after Tarsh as well as Galliver, this is going to be quite a big one. We've got a lot of supply line routes that we need to kind of control. At the moment, Lezath is going to be our direct line straight onto Galliver, as well as a direct movement towards Tarsh after getting through to Vernon Wells, which we do not want to reopen. So we need to start working at making sure we secure everything. So let's make sure that we dive on in and keep this thing going. And yes, this one actually quite well made me smile, as it states, for once people are doing the automaton MO. Let's keep it going. Well, fortunately, they actually had the most recent patch update that made a lot of more weapons viable for the automatons. I genuinely quite enjoy them, and it's all I've been playing for the last week. So I think that they've actually done a great job of being able to make that balance happen, so that making sure that you dive the automatons now is not absolutely ridiculous. But somebody had a comment that I actually think makes a lot of sense. It states, I think heavier armor should have more resistance to ragdolling / flinching, which I think would be really good. I think that it genuinely should work that way. The lighter armor should mean that you ragdoll further. The heavier armor should mean that you probably ragdoll a lot less, mainly because you are a lot heavier to move. Hopefully they put these sorts of things in, as they want to keep some parts of the game realistic at least, as well as fun, and that should be quite a key feature. Make sure you get a comment down in the comment section below and hit a like button on one that you enjoy. You may well feature on the next one. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces. And as always, I'll see you in the clouds.